your girl Sonia Pinto. How's everybody doing today?
Yo, we live.
Yeah, man, we have a very, very special guest here.
Very special.
Can we emphasize, eh?
We have a legend in the making.
Yeah,
Inshallah.
man.
And like I would love to say who he is, but I'd love you guys to hear him so you think it's real. You know, think he's here actually, you know.
So what's up, guys? My voice, how does my voice sound?
Like your voice.
Yeah, you're good.
Like your voice.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kaiga, for Radio 254, and I'm very happy to be here. Looking forward to having an amazing time and to turn up.
Hey.
Yes,
So I think like when you said your voice will say it all, it's the fact that voices are instruments for artists. So like we're at the point where you hear Chris Kaiga's voice, you know that's Chris Kaiga. You've developed your sound and found your niche, and I feel like you're at the point where you talk for Kenya now, in the sense of you say things that other Kenyans want to say, but might not be able to say in a unique and comic way. Because even this, like your most recent release, I Want, you're saying a lot in the song, but like someone has to actually sit down and break it down and understand like there's a lot of message in here. I guess, how did you develop your art to the point where you know you're telling stories, you know what stories are going to relate to people because you've not missed, and clearly you know what you have a formula you develop, you figured out your sound in the sense of this is what Chris Kaiga sounds like, and would love to hear about that.
But yeah, we've been doing music for a long time, and me and my team here, my guys. So over the years, we've learned so much. Like for example, what we are trying to capitalize on was the fact that most Kenyans never wanted to talk Swahili in their music. So as we say, we always keep it home, talk Swahili, but a bit of English, not a lot of English, because that's even not easier for me. So that's one way of the way we found our sound.
Okay.
And then now we met Mancha, the producer.
Yes.
Like a few years ago, then we started making music. No, first we knew each other, then we started making music. So it's been a long time coming. Even Sonia, remember those BBMs?
Yeah.
BBM.
Yeah, I remember.
Kashibaz.
Yes.
There's a song I sent you.
Ashibaz, yeah.
We used to produce.
Oh, for real? That's
Oh.
crazy. That's crazy.
But
Man, your journey has been amazing so far. Like your growth, we are loving your growth. And for you starting out, like what inspired you? I mean, there's the aspect you're talking about Swahili, but like, what really got you to, come up with your music, because it's so different. I don't know, like it's I don't know, it's its own and it's unique, So I'd like to, I don't know, probably gauge you on that.
How my music has grown until this point.
Yeah, and like, what keeps it so unique? Like,
Further, I have great people behind me, and everyone is like the guy who does videos.
Yeah.
Like he's a pro in videos.
Shout out Frank.
Yeah, shout out Frank.
He doesn't like shout outs, but shout out Frank.
Shout out Ashi, we songwrite with him, and he also mixes.
He's also the engineer.
Yeah, he's also the engineer. There's Leroy, so, and also like, if I can be honest, I can say it's almost also humility, If Ashi tells me something in his field, I listen. If I tell Frank something about how I sing, I listen. So, that mutual respect, and everyone tries to bring their A game. And then for a long time coming in. So those times we've gone more house.
Yeah, those house and a lot of
So now it's debut time.
Yes.
So Chris, me I grew up in LA, and I grew up seeing Chris around Sabili ends. And I've seen you come from Washukiwa to Kwenye Himasa. Chris Kaiga is not that you just had this nice and then but like there's been a journey, and I feel like you know, even working with Akina Rojeje, with Akina Nelly Begun,
Oh,
Ali
Rajeje.
and Rejeje, like Akina Hello Hello, you guys were making dope tunes.
Where Lele?
No, but like it's just been dope to see you grow. But I feel like genuinely, like even like what you've worked with groups where you're in a group of different people, and then now you're all of the songs you've done are actually your own singles. Have you done besides Hapoto? Have you done another feature? Kahush, Mastingo.
Mastingo.
How did that song like come about? Like how did you guys make that track?
Mastingo.
Yeah.
Mastingo, Kahush is the one who had the chorus, the one for Pachain, and then now I just look at this way in the own version. So that's why it has two choruses, but it was his collab, they featured me.
But because you've chosen like you've not worked with a lot of people. Why you specifically, you're not working with a lot of people?
Yeah.
Like where I feel like you protect your craft so much, doing island features.
Because there's so many remixes and
Guys, like I was saying, it's so different.
Yeah.
It's you, and yeah. Anyway, back to the question. I'm so sorry.
The love is mad.
Yeah, it's
But-
amazing.
Nasati?
No, I was saying it's just amazing to see your growth and your come up. And they were asking why you're not doing a lot of collabs. Yeah.
Now the bigger you get, like as an artist, the more you need to be careful with such, so that it balances out well. Because you don't be both of there that much, which is not bad though.
But you have held out like dope features. You have Yashinsky.
and so
Yeah, I
many
know,
time
especially
enough,
in
so many nice
Do you know-
ones.
Is that like someone you actually like to work with that you've not worked with before in Kenya?
Kenya, ilikuwa inaina maybe.
Okay.
This one.
So you said on the album, early in the year you teased us like with a video
People were mad.
documentary. We thought that coming soon, MTM, but you went quiet. Then we got Harper 2 and I was really dope. But we're so happy that you gave us I Want, because you those a break. You let your songs breathe, and people were so eager for Chris Kaiga music that this is like the perfect time. But you're sitting on a whole album. Kwa nini?
It's in the works.
Videos especially.
Okay.
Because if I drop a song today, if I drop a song, louder.
Yeah, loud.
If I drop a song today, I don't think I can shoot a video.
I think I might be. Oh, sorry. No, it's on. So if this is on, this light's good. It should be good now.
Lights off.
No, it's on there.
Technical difficulty. It happens. But we have a legend in the building, so it's alright.
But the album, you're saying it's cooking, but like when you drop the trailer, I guess what's the vision for where Chris Kaiga's music is going now? What's the vision for what you're doing?
We're trying to shoot more movies,
Okay.
songs with storylines. That's what's coming.
Okay.
That's,
Kwa nini unapenda Coast? You go to shoot at Coast.
Napenda
Who said?
and kwanza coast can remember the most is the weather. Situate sweater, hii biashara. Tembea na sweater Nairobi, unafika mahali inakuwa joto.
Whether ni bipolar, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot.
It's crazy, but that's one reason I love it.
Ingoma I want. Ulijua ingoma ni hit. Juu ingoma kuna watu wanasema sijui daily motivation, ma dance. When did you record the song? And because Manchal produced, but like how long ago did you record the song?
Kwanza shout out Lero napenda I want mbaya.
Shout out Leroy. You've never seen this guy go perform, you've seen Leroy. Leroy is hyping the crowd crazy.
A long time, maybe. Long time. Maybe even last year nimeenda hivyo.
So hiyo ngoma ilikuwa tu hapo?
Ngoma inakuanga alafu build it.
Okay.
As the side comes, maybe not every time you might feel like.
So you don't finish a song at one time in the studio, you still in the studio, you finish it and then you're done?
Some.
Okay.
So you must have a lot of gems just chilling, eh? Just chilling, huh?
Not so many.
Yeah, look at
But
you.
the album would be nice.
Do you have a date in mind?
Yeah.
When you wanna drop it?
October.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any significance why October?
No,
Okay.
nothing.
Not like a month. No, just
Go by
okay.
the. But I find after something to try it with, yeah.
Yeah, like your birthday or your anniversary, something, yeah?
So that's a nice idea. But it's October because of the distributor.
Okay.
They need time to give up the songs to the DSP, so you need time. Yeah.
Okay. Are you working with anyone outside of Kenya or just Kenyan artists on the album? Or are we going to hear
the album?
Yeah.
The album, no?
Okay.
Yeah. But Jules, I'm looking forward to working with Jules.
Yeah, Jules the producer.
Yeah? Oh, nice.
That's dope.
Jules is actually very, very talented. And do you have any other artists apart from Kenyans, let's say international, that you'd like to work with?
Drake for sure.
Drake.
Drake is a bad guy.
Right, that guy, yeah?
You know, of course.
Yeah.
Burna
Oh my
Boy,
god, that
Burna
would
Boy is
be
a bad
lit.
guy.
So if you imagine Burna Boy and
Chris.
Chris, guys,
Watch out.
guys.
Take over.
Hey man.
Of course. Chris, how did Hapo to happen with the Shinsky? Because that was a dope. You don't understand how big Hapo is until you see people like dancing and jamming to it. Like, you can feel ingine wase wanaji let loose.
Not even that, like a lot of artists who come on the show and you ask them who's the feature and who will get Shinsky. And you already have that feature. How
Let's just give it to you.
or rather,
Yeah,
feature
but
you.
an
But like, in the sense of you guys work together.
Yeah.
How did that song come about and how did you
Shinsky is such a cool guy. Yani we chill, we chill like for a couple of days. Like by the time we were recording, we had maybe even recorded 2 other songs. But you get to decide maybe this is a better one. This one is for later. Let's start with this. So we chill, and cool guy. We chill, enjoyed spending time. Now the song came.
And the reception's been mad.
Yeah, it's crazy. We met to still see what to do.
Let's talk about the video for I Want with the beautiful Sonia Pinto and Nate Buddha.
Oh my god.
Kuna pacha video Liro and a slide in.
That's actually
that's my favorite part of the video.
From there,
You're fancy. But how did that happen? Talk about the video and the song, how that happened.
Mutoria kwanza is in a band, is in
the movement
band.
Yeah.
Shout out to movement band, and also the guys I work with when I'm doing lives. So that's when I first met Mutoria. Then I remixed his song.
Yeah.
Then now when he was coming to the studio for us to talk about the song, there was now this idea for one, and we needed a singer. So he did his thing.
He's a producer though, so he sang on that.
He's like his music, I think Mutoria is
Very talented.
Mutoria loves music so much.
And then the video, the concept for the video, what was the concept?
Shout out Frank.
Yeah. Hey Frank is.
Look up at the styling.
Look at the styling.
Look at stylist. Shout out. She's very, very good. By the way, guys, if you need any stylist, please look at her. Yeah. She also does like a thrift. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to the talents. Get in the building.
Master.
Yeah, man. Do you want a shout out? Everyone come shout out.
Why I say party people, man.
Welcome, Leroy.
I say, huge shout out for this concept. Anyone who knows me knows, man, I fucks with Kenyan music. Over anything. You get what I mean? So seeing a fellow young guy doing the same, man, it goes a long way. For sure, I'll subscribe, I'll follow, I'll be bumping to your music.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, bless, man, bless.
Mr. Engineer.
Yeah.
Slash manager.
Wow, man. Nataka kuleta on the spot,
Zote wase.
Naongea nani? Swahili kiasi mazee. Ashia Katsa here. This is a very good concept yani hasa mmedu yani. It's not the norm zile swanga tumezoea lakini whatever is coming from here and itakuwa great yani. I can see it, I can already see it. Yani.
But then you remember hoodie ya Kenya. Acha chochi. Yo no cap.
Leroy rep in the fatherland, you know.
Mandem knew what he was coming to do, and he was coming to represent. Yeah? I love it, man. That's the energy we all need.
Cause Kaiga, how do you stay grounded? How do you stay, and
Level-headed.
Yeah.
Like, you're a superstar, bro. How do you just stay so calm and composed and like down to earth?
Like, maybe I don't know I can answer that, but it's me.
unaweza enda kwa kiosk ama uende hakuna kitu uzifanya?
But nowadays nakwanga na so many hoodies.
You have to hide.
Mask pia inasaidia. So tunakwanga tao mbaya. Kwanza kinibamba tao saa ingine unaweza kutana na mtu. Sasa hivi kuna mask. So before he realizes maybe it's you far.
Umepita.
But the mass of help. I love.
What's your favorite song that you've made? You personally?
I love all my babies. All my babies I love them, but the corn has a special place.
Why?
Because it was like the first one in this journey.
Cause you shot the video for that too.
I shot that video.
You shot the video for Nico On as well as in nice.
Yeah, I started with
Yeah.
corn,
Yeah.
but then it didn't.
Ilikuwa tao, kuko na Benz.
Yeah, it could blow. So
But it's low key, it's about people who know. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
The video, like the song didn't take off like your other ones, but it's still a
Because
amazing
I
song.
got on got it now.
To our form.
Alafu especially how your creation ilianza, alafu ilienda. Another shout out to Mosh, the producer in the back there.
Okay.
Manchine.
How did you link up with Frank? Because the videos stand out, and I feel like Chris Kaiga's music without the videos would not, like the video
quality.
It's not the same.
It's a whole thing.
Yes, it's a package.
Yeah.
How did you guys link up, and like how do you guys like when I want the guys' vision is the same? How do you guys click? Because you guys are making magic together, and like how do you guys make what you guys are making together like that?
Manchine, the producer, is the one who knew Frank.
Okay.
And then now we had Nico on. And then he was like, I have a friend, he wants to try concepts,
Yeah.
And if he likes the song, you can try a concept with him. He will shoot the video. So that's how I ended up with Frank shooting Nico on.
Okay.
And then now we just clipped. Then we shot some nice.
Which one was your best? Like, which one did you have the most fun shooting?
Mastingo.
Mastingo,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, Mastingo was so nice. I love those guys.
But even
It's like- yeah.
Because when it's mine, there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Kama yani niko
Pana
nakausha,
pressure, yeah.
yani niko free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you dropped honestly, Chris, we don't understand. When you dropped the teaser for the album, we wonder. Okay, so we're lost because you gave us a bit of. We had things. We don't know if it's a song. Like, what was the intention?
True.
Because I'm still confused.
You're trying to fuck with us.
Yeah, which is allowed, man.
It's allowed.
That's how they get
Get
you
you.
talking.
But I wanna know, so I guess I wanna know what, because it's MTM, right?
Yeah.
And that stands for.
Stands for music that moves.
What's that?
So, like, even people assume that's the name of my album.
That's what I assume as well.
So it's a bit confusing, but the name of my album is Adventures of Chris Kaiga.
Okay.
That's the name of my album. Music That Moves was a collective project between me, Ocular Production, and Dendry.
Dendry, the bags and the clothing.
We wanted to do our own advert, something. It's an advert, actually.
Okay.
Music That Moves is to come an advert. Kujiuza si wote Frank, selling his visuals, Bidi Badu. Actually, it's called. Excuse me,
Soul Breeze.
Soul Breeze. Shout out Soul Breeze.
Okay.
The ones who completed that.
Okay, so that was really dope. So now we're talking about the album. You said the album is called Adventures of Chris Kaiga.
Yeah.
Is it songs we've had before, or is it new songs? Because like
Also,
Well,
sorry. Also, do home? Like, are these actual like adventures that you've been through, like the stories that we're getting from you?
Is this your real life?
Is this like what is Kiasi?
Yes, maybe kila kitu. Okay, unless
Next.
But I know any songs you all have had except now I want to like the track 3. Mbona kianza venye inaandika chapter 3.
Yes,
Yeah.
na pia nasema
Yeah.
pa video kianza nasema the adventures of Chris
Adventures,
Kaiga.
yeah. Then it
So,
goes to
kama book
chapter.
cover
Yeah,
hivyo.
like a book, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That's
so
a dope
that's-
concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the third track. That's the third track of the album.
Okay.
Mm.
And how
Awesome.
many? Do you know? Like, so all of the songs on the album would be songs you never had.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the rest other than now.
Okay.
I want because you had Silio.
Yes.
Yeah, other than I want the rest are me.
Okay.
How many songs on the
9.
And are you trying to shoot videos for all of them?
As many.
Wow.
That's why I need to buy time. Because as I was saying to you earlier, you can't. I feel like you can't shoot a video until way after the song is out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Video.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
so
hype
I'm
just
really
dies down.
much
Yeah,
at the same
don't have
time.
it, yeah.
As many good really.
But Chris, you know you've been investing in videos and going hard. Like, I feel bad for you and Frank because you have to make the next ones better.
Better.
You know, like I feel like because videos, video very unique. Na msaki watch the video and check, this is detail, this is how you know, like there's so much happening,
Yeah.
and like there's a whole team behind it. So it's like the next ones have to be better.
Yeah.
By the way, I've realized, bora tu you get the concept right, it will always be, always nice. Yes. We work with that target, you know, this is what we're trying to get.
Yeah.
And then if you get it out of close, you're happy.
I will also say the team that you have is amazing. As in, let me tell you, shout out to everybody who's always on set with you, because even just I was able to work with you guys not only just once, because we had to reshoot the I Want music video, and it was the same people, same crew, and let me tell you, there was just nothing but support and hard work that was put into it, and it really makes you appreciate this industry and everyone who's in it, you know, like mad shout out to everybody and your team as well, man. Like, I have
Sure.
seen it happen, and you guys
They're not,
just...
you just make them look easy, baby.
Everybody makes
This
things
one.
easier.
Why didn't the video happen the first time? Like, why did you guys have to reshoot?
So there were a few scenes that we needed to reshoot, and you know it was so funny because after I braided my hair, na nilikuwa na mshow, see kuna continuity, and then I was like, so should I chuck my braids? Hakuna msali notice, so even like it was just amazing, and I love that video. Let me tell you, I watch it every day just to give it another extra view. Like, you know, I'm just like, we have to.
That song creeps up on you. Honestly,
Yo.
it creeps up on you. The first time you're like, okay, that's different. And then you find yourself saying, I want.
It's so catchy.
It's so
And then you
Let
just,
me-
you can't, like, you
But
you
all the
start-
songs are catchy, that's the thing. Like
Yeah.
all the songs that like I've heard of Chris's are extremely catchy. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, do you,
Yeah,
how do
I
you
love
how do you
them.
just
Who want to take a ngoma aje?
yeah, like how do you what's your studio part? Like how do you
Process that.
process like how do you make a song?
Ideas first can come from anyone, and then we build them together. So everyone is involved. Like a song like I Want, even Victoria didn't write it. I Want, it's a
Yeah.
producer who made the beat with that in mind. Then Victoria, akaweka vocals.
Okay.
So inakuanga collective ya kila msee.
Yeah.
Umeraise point interesting. Kwa album, ni Manchal peke yake ama kuna wase wengine?
Manchal.
So all of the 9 songs is him.
Is there, yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Because there's not much out there about Manchal. He has a SoundCloud with a few things,
Yeah.
but even the SoundCloud is weird songs.
Alafu hii SoundCloud kwanza hata ilifungwa man.
Well, like,
It
checky.
was too hot man.
yeah.
Ilikuwa na
Couldn't
get too
handle.
much heat. Akaifunga.
So now you guys have worked together and made 9 songs of the sound you guys are building Debe.
Yeah.
Because you're the first person to do Debe. Are you okay with other people adopting Debe? Like,
Yeah.
mzaki sema ni aje mimi kufanya ngoma ya Debe. Ni sawa.
Even.
Oh, sure, for sure.
Because now maybe they can be an video.
Yeah.
We are more of clubs and vibe.
Yeah.
There can be a person who can kill and slow them in tunes also.
So it's Manchal that
It's a try.
if someone wants to like reach out to Manchal, wanapata aje? Can we like, because we want people to, it'd be dope to see more people adopt that sound too.
Wacha itafaa. Alafu kuna mtu apatikane.
Hapo Maldives.
But he's a low key guy. Very, very low key. So sengine, there's so much pressure in it. And as a panelist, on 50 people in one day, pressure. So, but he reaches out. If he likes something you do, he reaches because he's always years on the ground.
So umesema ati ngoma zako ni hype ma club. So as you grow, unadhani uta make ngoma as in ngoma
za kulia.
Unajua kwa album tunasikia Chris Kaiga akisema sijui niko sawa.
Amalia yani.
Your sound as you're growing and you're also, you know, like pia sisi kuna club bro, tumeenda club to 16, 10 years later, 7 years, like you can't do the same shit over and over again. So it's like your music as you're growing, are you finding are you in, like when you say a song with Eric Wainaina and Chris Kaiga would be different, you know? That would be, I don't know, I'd love to hear that. But like, wait, what's your sound like on the album and like, is it growing?
It's diverse.
Okay.
Yeah, and the featured the likes of Fena.
Okay.
Other the song with Fena is like inaitwa Majalio. Sonia gospel-ish. Kama kitu si gospel na si club. Kama Mungu pekee hivi ni gospel.
I'm El Shaddai. El Shaddai.
Gospel, yeah. I mean zote ni.
And gospel is just, I mean, half the band's your gospel.
Yeah.
So Majaliwa is okay.
It's Fena to Majalio. Another one is Ska.
What?
Yeah, S is a bad guy.
Chris Kaiga and Ska.
Oh yeah, we have a song Ska. And Happy Die. You know this?
D.A.I.
Yeah.
She's on Jovi's album and she has Pineapple. Yes. My brother loves that song. Brangu Pandio.
Oh yeah. The concept of the video is also nice.
Okay.
What was that moment you felt like fuck, I actually want to do something? Like, do you remember the moment you like, okay, yo, I've been working hard, but now I feel like I'm onto something, I'm about to be great.
I don't know how, but what shocked me is the time I was in Amatatu, and then now next to me, someone was watching his WhatsApp status, and then I see myself. That's then because it was Mali when Zimenais was not just and then now akienda kushuka he noticed me. So it was like your moment were interesting and special.
Also, I'd like to find out performing concerts. Do you love performing?
Yeah, but it's pressure.
It's pressure.
Why is it
Pressure
pressure?
for
Why is it pressure?
Yeah,
just the
funny.
preparation.
Okay.
Yeah.
What goes into it? I would just make us understand because I wouldn't know how it is like prepping. Please, can you just tell us how it is?
Yeah, once a shout out Leroy.
Leroy.
Number one hype man. Selector Charlie Pale.
Hey.
On them ones and twos, on them sticker.
Hey.
So we just try like unajaribu to see which song is the best to start with. Which one can you make slide to people don't notice.
Okay.
And then now which one do you want to finish with? Start seeing how which ones do the DJ.
Okay.
Then the crowd sings along.
Yeah.
Which one will you start over again?
Awesome.
From the top.
But the stage combo of you and Leroy is dope because Leroy anakamingi nje anachachisha na alafu the combo is so dope.
I just also like to find out which was your first concert? Do you remember like the first time you performed?
Before now.
Yeah,
Big
like
hour.
before you were big, before and the first time. And everybody always remembers that first. KU. Shout out.
Shout out to Pendi Masomo.
Ulienda KU Chris? Ulienda chuo gani?
Tuseme hapo.
Si walikufukuza?
Hiyo wameturudisha. But tulienda JKUAT.
Okay.
I was in JKUAT Karen.
I have a stupid question. I feel like I saw you when I was. Did you ever go to St. Mary's?
Yeah.
I saw you. The reason you because I live in LA, we should get in the same bus.
So you will
So karibu na yes, I'm just saying but so I remember you from Saints, and then I saw you, but because of the LA bus, I saw you on that bus, and then also now you're growing. But I feel like I want to ask you a question that I really think is different, and the question is, you started making music a long time ago, and you've seen a lot of people who are very talented. Kenya, we get 500 songs a day. There are so many talented people. So many. Took off 64 gigs of Kenyan music, bro. And I'm telling you, like, it's crazy because I know how many talented people are out there, and I wish more people would listen to it. But the question I have for you is, I feel like for some reason, not everybody gets a chance to blow up, and I think it's just the lack of the draw, because some people are very talented, but they'll never blow up. That's just how it happens. But I genuinely feel like some people get chosen, and the light is given to someone because God knows that person can handle it, Because sometimes it's like, if you give this person fame, maybe God has a different plan for you, and so he doesn't give you the fame. You might be super talented, but it'll never work out because that's not the plan for you. And I'm sure there's people you were in groups with who now, they're doing other things, and they're probably better off than if they had stayed on that path. But like, I know that for sure because the world knows about you and your music is favored. I'm sure Mungu alikuchoose akasema Chris Kaiga amemake ngoma, amegrow, nimemchekia akifanya washukiwa nini kwenye hii masaa. Sasa nitampatia chance na hii sound mpya afanye kitu. I think you were chosen, honestly. But like, do you feel like that? Ama mimi niko bangi zangu.
Sangine, but si sana.
Of course ni wewe na kipaji yako, but there's something else.
There's something else for sure.
The reason we love your music, it's not you're paying us to like your music. It's just favor, I feel like.
No, okay, pia when I look at you, you might see how someone else is doing something, then you're like, me, I do that different. I see how detrimental what you're doing is. You see. For example, okay, which I'm not certain, but artists like telling you, the artist is a man, and a director how to shoot, but and then now you might find artists even today, even big artists still want to tell you. It's not bad, now it's not something like kashif, but for example, I want the director to have the most fun, editing, shooting, conceptualizing. I'll just give him my ideas, we balance, we see if they work. So such small stuff is what differentiates.
Heshima pia, ulisema humility at the beginning of him, bro. It's the industry is small, and you're gonna meet these people. Like, if you're disrespectful and you become hard to kichwa ngumu, no one's gonna want to help you.
But then most people also maybe they don't know that they're not even what they're doing.
Yeah.
You get in terms of how it's affecting the future. But I believe it's small things. God plays them. Because I even met Leon. Because I met Leon when we were going for a disciplinary. True. On the band.
So Pombe Bangi actually, beyond just making you guys look, the whole country knows you guys. What are the consequences of okay? So like, people think unaenda kurecord ngoma, kwanza ukisikiza ngoma siku zingine, motherfucking bloody fucking na kumwagia nini. Like you guys were not as hard as these guys are saying, but the consequences were different.
Chris Kaiga is the founder.
You paid the price. You paid the
founder of Genge Talent. Because everything he said about Pombe Bangi is what's being talked about right now.
Exactly, yeah. But like, even a video you have to try it, sindio?
Yeah, the way people flag a video, it's not so you flag it on the school. That was what they were telling me. We had to call YouTube.
So the school called YouTube to say take that down.
Labda ni chocha. But when you stock your board when you're the disciplinary, you know the other. Is it the works there, ma? Ana shares some.
So umesema umerudi.
Yeah.
Well, so unarudi kumaliza ama unataka?
Narudi kumaliza.
So una make progress ama sasa kukiwa na umeshaanza ama una plan kwenda?
Nafanya anze June.
Okay.
And
Yo,
what
that's
are you
awesome.
studying?
I was doing comps and maths.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mathematician.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, but. Yes, sir, but.
Unazichora, man.
Yeah.
So kwani I want in a challenge. Tuanze challenge ama nini?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
As in
that's
everybody,
okay.
people are doing it. Na kuna challenge. We need to start a challenge.
Yeah, we should actually. do
Because
that.
the song is good. It's gonna sell itself. You know when something is good, it sells itself. But like,
It was so different.
huh?
Go TikTok streets.
Yeah, man. We in these.
Sonia, you go.
Sonia,
Sonia, you
You
go.
know,
That's
let
what
me tell
we
you,
need.
you know, we were supposed to link up, and I was telling him, let's do a dance.
To find it.
A dance.
Yeah, we just make a nice dance. We just post
To
it
blow.
on TikTok. Let me tell
And then
you.
we have to do it
Leo.
before the buzz ish.
Yeah.
Kuna already the dance in mind.
We
Of
can
course.
figure something out. We can figure something out.
But by the way, we need and I want challenge now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to-
that's
because-
banana.
Because the thing is, Chris, you said this is the only song we're getting until the album comes. See?
Mhm.
Oh, we're gonna get another one.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering.
So
okay.
one more single.
Yeah, then maybe the day the album drops with another one.
Please don't tell me you're gonna do those Boomplay exclusives where we won't find it anywhere else.
Uh-uh.
Because we because we want it everywhere, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. Like you know, so everybody can hear it. Because people listen to your music from all over the world. So we want to don't limit it.
Yeah.
And we're definitely
Let's go,
gonna be
yeah.
playing.
And that's what kind of
Bay. Mr. Bay.
Safaricom walifika Bay.
Going talks. Going talks.
I think-
Hopefully to
okay.
graduate. Maybe a time to.
Awesome. Speaking about brands, are there any brands you're working with now? Any big brands? No?
At the moment, actually.
But they're coming.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Zinakuja.
Zinakuja.
I want.
Utaimba kwa Chris utaimba harusi zote.
Yeah.
Harusi zote.
Yeah. Stop being so bad.
Dance,
Start lighting them up. I swear, we should actually do the challenge.
No, we're doing the dance today for sure.
Yeah, man.
I,
But so, what would you tell an upcoming artist right now? Like, what advice would you give them? Especially now you've been in this music industry
For me.
for a minute, yeah.
To always keep it true, not to do it for. Okay, you might start out trying to do it for another reason, but you should always try to. Your reason is going to with something that. You can say you really do it for that, you know.
Yeah.
Because we say I'm a passionate guy and I'm not a passionate guy in the same field. What a portion by always end up. At now today we can start engineering. And then there's this engineer who likes and opening this stuff in his free time. Me I just saw my engineer till when the exam is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I expect to be a bad as engineer as him. Yeah,
Which
and
doesn't
then
work the
that's
same.
Passion.
It takes time and
Yeah.
dedication.
Yes. And finding yourself and always keep an open ear to hear suggestions.
Yeah.
What's new,
Yeah.
and just keep moving also. Well, better. Una vitu uko mbele.
I like that.
I want to ask you one of the last questions on the show. What do you want to be remembered for? When it's all said and done, what would you like to be remembered for?
Yani, I did it just to do it. I did not do it for. Yani, I can do this thing for free if we never needed money. So if you all are enjoying it and you're supporting, I'm very happy. I'm grateful. Yani, thank you. And God is good. To me,
To many more.
inshallah.
what?
Yo, it's so heavy in this room. Like,
It's a
yo,
bit-
that was deep. Let me tell
You
you.
want to come back?
You don't even know. That is my
You all are
soul.
bringing that in me. See me, responding.
Wale kuna substance.
Napanga
Kuna substance.
Trapped in the bender.
So you're back. So are you performing anywhere anytime soon? Where can people see you? What do you want? What do you want us to plug? What can we plug?
The day, any performance. But I might be having a live session with Victoria
Okay.
where we'll try to do a live rendition. And then next week also maybe I will train to do a live thing. So unless I keep on that.
You said you had made a remix to Mutoria's song.
Yeah.
Mutoria has an album. What did you do a remix of someone?
Yeah.
Which song did you remix?
Usiniringie. Kwa hiyo
Tutaisikia hiyo remix ama itaitoka?
itaitoka but
Chris, I have a favor to ask you. Ready 254, we play Kenya music 100%. I don't know if they've told you we're up to 40,000 songs right now, 60 gigs of Kenyan music. There's lots of songs that people made that will never be heard.
yeah, true.
And they're unreleased songs, and I tell people like, yo, please just send us the music. We play it on this platform. Like, it would be dope where we can. I would love to send us some songs that, please. Do not.
And we own a studio.
Okay.
That's
so
dope.
for sure, and all those artists that come,
We'll play their music. We will play their music.
just bring it in.
Yeah. We will play their music. Lakini pia nyinyi mkiwa na ngoma amta release tutumie play tucheze.
So,
Juu ni kali na mnazi. I think you have fire music and you're not sharing with the world.
sasa I've met you sasa. Kwanza shout out Polaris.
Shout out Polaris, Lil Pantheon.
Benzima, shout out to the Bull. So
Thank you, Chris Kaiga, for coming
Thank
through.
Thank
Yo,
you,
much
thank
love,
you,
guys.
man. Bless your soul.
shout out to
Guys,
you to
go peep that song I want.
Yeah.
I want to see like a male plus. Cynthia,
It's
I'm a,
coming.
The dance and the challenge are coming soon right now.
Yeah.
We're going to upload it today. Follow Sonia Pinto on TikTok. We're going to drop that there.
Yeah, man. Just shout out to you guys. It's been amazing. Shout out to Chris in the building.
Cheers!
Yay!
Yeah, really good for thank you guys for tuning in and continue supporting, continue to listening, and I hope everyone has a good night. Let's get it.
Good.
Bless.
kabisa basi. Imezambaa.